Oh, well, we just been to Harrow and Wealdstone.
Yes, we're in Harrow and Wealdstone. We're just at the turn back side in now. So now we're going to turn it back and then go back the other way. That's what we got to do. Look at that. We're 27 minutes into this video already. What have we been gossiping about?
Heath.
Heath. He's got kids, you know. Well, good morning, folks. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Welcome along to Train Sim World 4. Your weekend, it's maybe coming to a close, but that doesn't mean that we can't send it off in style. And we're going to go right back to the very beginning. So let's go to the trains. And when I say very beginning, I mean the London Underground Bakerloo line. And the scenario we're going to do today is, I believe, that one down there, a round hall. Yes, they've swapped the scenarios around again. Useful. Thanks for that, Dovetail. Take control of a northbound service to Harrow and Wealdstone, and then a return journey to Queen's Park. So grab your ticket, get in line. Sheldon be here as well to have some fun with London Underground. We're not going underground this time, we're going overground. But still with the underground stock. Yeah, somebody obviously picked up the telephone, finally got the message. Welcome to Queen's Park Station. This is a northbound service to Harrow and Wealdstone. And then we've gone back to Queen's Park. Weather looks good.
It's lovely weather.
It's not lovely weather at all. Let's just be thankful we're in a nice... let me just get the photo
Oh, yeah.
first. Oh, God almighty, we got to go travel over here. There we go. Look at that.
Oop.
Oh, hello.
On the fourth rail.
Yeah, on the fourth rail. We meant to do that. Mistakes are made. And that looks like it's somewhat in good position.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Literally on the fourth rail.
There you go. Perfect.
Camera's now electrocuted.
Camera's now electrocuted on this lovely Sunday.
You know what that means?
It does. You were drinking your coffee then, weren't you?
Yes.
Man had his coffee early, didn't he? I can smell that coffee. I hope that's coffee I just smelled.
No, that is coffee.
Are you sure that's coffee?
Coffee.
That's some strong coffee. Or as they say over in America, coffee. Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Give me some wipers. There we go. That's better. Gotta wait till 10 o'clock. I don't want to wait till 10 o'clock. Alright, we can lock the doors now. Good. Set the...
So 9:09.
Oh, you're funny. Oh, you're funny over there.
Yeah, we recorded this just after 9 o'clock.
It's too early for jokes like that. I can tell you that whale joke.
Get ready to be banned off YouTube.
Get ready to be banned off YouTube, yes. We are... Well, I say we're trying to be family friendly. That went out the door a few weeks ago, I think, when Tico stepped onto the channel again.
Yes.
We like our goose friend, but with all due respect, he's not welcome back on the channel for a while.
That was too much chaos.
That was too much. Too much, but unfortunately necessary.
Yes.
To remind us of the traditional values of... Get back over there.
Yeah.
To remind us of the traditional values of this channel. Which was... Yeah. Or that and then some. I should have my phone ready, shouldn't I? Ugh. I should have my phone right here. There's my phone.
So this is the 1972 tube stock.
This is the 1972 tube stock. Oh, Orange Cassidy promo. You know that can only go well. More than one word. Hello, Anna J.
Oh yeah, latest Impact Wrestling's go back to TNA.
Yes, it is.
I think that's a good move.
I think that's a great move. It might give their fan base back. I hope it brings their fan base back. Go back to the traditional values of what was TNA, what it was built on. The only bad thing is we're not going to have Mike and Don there. That's the only bad thing. Obviously because Don's passed away. And Mike... Well, Mike's got to be getting on a bit now, hasn't he? He's got to be well in his 80s or something like that.
Yeah,
70s,
he's getting
80s.
on.
But hey, they've got what's his face? I forget his name. They got Matthew Renholt.
Yeah.
Aiden English. I can't remember what the other guy's name was.
Oh, Todd Fannington.
Yeah, Tom. It was Tom, wasn't it?
Tom.
Tom from WWE when he was in NXT.
Yeah.
I forget his name off the top of my head. But
I don't begins with F, surname.
it does. I think actually Matthew Reinhold is actually dating one of the Impact Knockouts.
Why have we got Delano Bravado?
No, it's not her because she's married Steve Macklin. You don't, that's one person you don't want to cross. I do like his catchphrase though, Steve Macklin, being a former Marine.
Yeah.
Bag him, tag him, kill him.
Yes.
Because he is the master of mayhem. Let me just check that. Matthew. I gotta check that. Matthew.
Anyway, is it Kensal Green? Yes, it's Kensal
Yes,
Green.
Kensal Green. You gotta get. There you go, Matthew Renwalt.
This is still a good location.
It is still a good location. Oh, Tom Hannafin. That's who he is. Oh, that's who he's married to. He's not married to an Impact Knockout, but he is married into royalty. He's the husband of Shoal Guerrero.
Ah.
Who's not Vicky Guerrero's favourite person anymore, but oh well, that family's practically dysfunctional now. Yeah, no, Kensal Green. It's definitely a good spot. So's Wealdstone Junction if you do it right.
It is.
I've got to get down to London at some point. Might have to sort. What I'm going to do.
The only downfall is after January the 21st.
Yeah.
If it goes ahead, the travel cards be gone.
This is true, but in saying that, a lot of the single tickets are actually all right. They're not too bad. I think the only exception being, for some reason, they've got rid of returns now, and you have to pay singles there and singles back, which is stupid.
Really?
In the travel card zone, it's singles only. There's no return. If you put I want a return, no, you got to have a travel card.
But then
as soon as that goes, then you're in the proverbial, definitely.
So hang on, so if I wanted to return to Croydon from London
King's Cross, yeah, go on, do it. Do it right now. You won't get one.
Let's give it a go then.
There you go.
Using East Midlands Railway on there.
Absolutely. Good old East Midlands Railway. Totally not sponsored by East Midlands Railway.
Or St Pancras.
St Pancras International to East Croydon, ECR. Ian knows the head going for East Croydon off the top of his head, so...
Right, let's start about 11:14.
There you are.
And come back about 14:14.
There you go, perfect.
Right.
Perfect, sir. So there you go, look at that. Return from £10. Why £10? That's the travel card.
Is it?
That's the travel card.
The off-peak day travel card?
Yeah. There's no...
Well, there's the anytime day return.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Now do that for a Monday, just to be on the safe side. Just to make sure that I'm not seeing things. Here's Wealdstone Junction.
I wonder if you do that cheat, search all tickets.
Yeah.
Have you tried that?
I haven't tried all that, no. But if I find it's there, then there's going to be problems.
What, do 8:14 in the morning?
No, do 10.
10.
10's a good time. 10 is a good time. £9.50. You absolute scamming whatevers. You don't offer the returns on a Sunday. Anytime day return. That is an absolute...
Ah.
That is an absolute josh off.
I want to check that again.
Go on then, check that again.
By the way, what was that one?
That was Wealdstone Junction, next
Oh,
one's
right.
Harleston. Because this'll, today, yeah. So he's going to do the same trains, yeah?
Yeah. 10:14, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, okay.
Yeah, because the anytime day returns 13.65.
Why? Why is it £4 more on a Sunday? Why?
That needs investigating.
That needs investigating. But at least I know that can I have a vanilla Coke, please, thank you. Vanilla Coke first thing in the morning, swear by it.
The next one is Harleston.
Harleston, yeah, then Stonebridge Park. Like I said, I want to get down, do some of these stations. I might see if I can spike a hotel. I might try, anyway.
Mind you, a blog on the Watford DC line would be good.
I have done the DC line before. Even, it was when I went to Watford for my birthday. It's going back 3, 4, 5 years now. Because I got a return from Watford Junction to Kenny O'Baby. And did I go to Kenny or was it Clapham? No, it was Clapham Junction,
Clapham.
sorry, Clapham. Because I did the Clapham extension as well. I think that's actually something I want to do next year, because there was a lot of summer showcases I didn't do last year. Mainly because the RMT got involved. But if I keep my days to Mondays and Tuesdays, we've already started planning. Somebody's clearing their throat there.
Yeah.
We've already started planning January out. Me and Phil. We've already got our first bus location of January.
Well, the only plan I've got at the moment is in February. But that's a week in Scotland.
And the only long-term plan I've got is for March, for my birthday.
Yes.
We have another one in the pipeline. I want to announce it. I want to announce it.
No, not yet.
No! Are we going to announce it when we're literally on the transport ready to go?
No, I want to announce it to the channel members and Patreon members. But I want to do it when the hotel is physically booked.
Oh, so you want to physically book the hotel and you want to physically book the other stuff first before we say, right, in this time, we're finally coming.
All the fuss about the plating is definitely the hotel, because I want it concrete first before I can say it. Because I don't want to say, oh yeah, I've got a surprise today. It's like, the surprise is no surprise.
Yeah, or what? Like Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
You know what the big surprise is? No surprise. That's the surprise. How can you have no surprise that's a surprise? But WCW 2000, it made absolutely no sense.
They were just like mishmashing stuff up.
Of course they were. They were mishmashing all together.
If they didn't if they didn't have that worse of a year like they did, I reckon they could still last in a few years.
They could have done. I think they could have done. I think what I will do. Yeah, no. So going. What I was saying off camera, or off microphone, I should say. Monday, the plan is to go to Belper.
Oh, this Monday?
This Monday. Tomorrow, in other words.
Okay.
The plan is to go to Belper. Just do Burton, Derby, the other station, and Belper. I forget what the other station's called.
Duffield.
Duffield, that's it. Tuesday might be a...
Oh yeah, did you see one of the bus stations in Derby? The bus depot.
I did. And you know what? One of our friends works at that bus depot cleaning.
Yes.
He's not going to get to clean much there. It's already done for him.
This is Stonebridge Park.
This is Stonebridge Park, yes.
15 minutes walk from here, there's a nice...
Travelodge. Well, this is still a Travelodge.
It is.
Because a lot of Travelodges we go to are starting to turn into, what they called...
Oh no, is it Premier... No, it's a Travelodge.
It's a Travelodge down this way.
Yeah.
But a lot of the Travelodges we used to go to are starting to turn into ibises. Shut up.
Still is.
It still is. It's that been that long. We probably haven't been there.
I was there last November.
So that was a year ago.
Yeah.
So not very long ago then. But there are a lot of new locations I want to try out as potential, because I know sometimes there's a hotel that's outside our next station, Wembley Central, that's always cheap. Always. On Sundays through to Mondays. It might be the perfect one to do.
See, that Wembley one we like to go to would be a good idea, because you could just hop on a train, go down to London Euston,
Yeah.
start the blog from there, just work up.
The only two stations you'd be able to still do South Hampstead and Kilburn High Road.
Not like a train video, just more of a blog kind of thing.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, if I was to do the whole
Oh yeah,
line
if you
of the
want to
day,
do the whole line.
I'm not sure South Hampstead or Kilburn. I think it's Kilburn High Road.
There are some you can't do.
There are some you can't do, but there's some you can definitely do. Anyway, where was I before I got distracted?
Somewhere.
I was somewhere. I was talking about. Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There is a Travelodge outside Wembley Central Station that I want to try, because I think that would be a perfect station to, if I was going to do a Watford DZ line vlog, 2 stars. You can still do Wembley Central, but you can only do the tube side. I'm not sure what the top end's like for seeing onto the West Coast Main Line. I'm really not sure.
Oh, I think the tube platforms are staggered.
They could be. No, they're not staggered.
This
This is Wembley Central. I'm just not. I'm not entirely sure what the top of this end would look like.
because the game's different to real life.
Yeah, the game's different to real life. It may be a case of this top end actually looks fantastic, but it's one of those you don't know, unfortunately.
See, this would have been the perfect time to have a look.
It would have been
If you didn't focus on the 1972 tube stock.
Yeah, I suppose I could have a look at. Let me have a look. Wembley Central. That's why I've got the phone. Hello. That's fine, no problem. What I'm looking at this. That's what I'm looking at. Wembley Central. Wembley.
No. By the
No?
looks, because there's that structure in the way. Well, for cameras, you might be all right.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be close. You'd be very, very close. Wembley Central train station. It's bound to have images. Let's have a look.
But you know, the problem with that station is, if you want to go onto the main line platforms, you have to wait.
Yeah,
and they
you've
open
got
the
to wait,
gates
haven't you?
5 minutes before the train arrives.
Yeah, that's the only. People have done Wembley Central before. Someone's done it. Who did it? Wembley Central film with a friend.
Because the problem is you got.
Oh, we only filmed Tube.
Yeah.
He didn't film. Oh, actually, is that Wembley Central?
No, that looks like Kensal Green.
That looks like Kensal Green. Yeah. You can do that one. Let's have a look. Wembley Central. I just need to have a look at what the top end looks like. That's not Wembley Central either. That's oh no, it is Wembley Central. That's on the dinghy platforms. No, definitely not. Look, the thing goes on way too long.
Yeah.
So that's a definite no-no. So actually, Wembley Central may not be
Probably
doable.
pop there just to do a piece of camera, but that's about it.
Yeah, probably that would be about it. Yes.
Like if I do this line, I probably would have to.
Sorry. I'm probably going to get copyrighted for that now.
That was Cora Jade, was it?
That was Cora Jade, yes, and now I'm going to be very quick and do... There you go. Might have to... Hopefully our voice covered that up a bit.
No, what I was saying before we got interrupted by Cora Jade, which is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, especially with who she's hanging around with at the moment.
Definitely a bad thing.
No, I'm not talking about that person she's hanging around with. She's now... You know how female wrestlers always hang around with someone? With Liv Morgan, it was always CJ Parker and...
Oh, was it JC Jade?
No, you got to do it properly. It's JC Jade. Bitch. But yeah, no, she's hanging around with JC Jade.
I wouldn't mind hanging around with the pair of them.
I know you wouldn't. There's just one problem with that. So what's the problem?
What's the problem?
Oh, it's about 6'5", 270 pounds, and it's the nephew of a certain Steiner brother.
Yeah. That's why I said it's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing. Anyway,
but no, what I was saying is, if I want to plan the Watford DC line as a blog,
yes,
not focus on filming trains as much, just like show up, piece of camera, move on.
Yes. Which is easy to do, because I bet you could have this line done in 90 minutes. Easy.
You just would have to plan where you get off at, so you don't get off at the parts where the exits are.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely. That's why you watch my vlog that I did to find out. Oh right, let's not stop there. Let's go.
So here
you got to do it towards London.
Yeah,
this is probably the last station you're doing. If it's not the last one, no, it wouldn't be the last one, because Kensal Green would probably be the last one. Yeah, because...
No, do it from Euston to Harrow and Wealdstone.
No, what I'm saying is, right, this station, South Kenton, would probably be one of the last ones you do, because it's going to London.
Oh yeah, if you're coming back.
If you're coming back.
Yeah, for filming you do it to London.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For your vlog bit, you're doing it to London. So it would be it would probably be the last. If not the last, it would be the second last.
You can just do it for a blog and not focus on filming as much. You could get off anywhere, then you just walk down. But to make it easy for yourself, you just get off at the back.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you're doing. I agree. But no, I definitely want to come down. It looks like though it's going to be a... Mind you, there's nothing stopping me. If I wanted to, perhaps one of the 3 days I'm in London at the end of the month, at the end of the year, perhaps do the Watford DC line. There is literally nothing stopping me from having a good time, Because at the moment, all I've got planned for that week is Heathrow. That's it. Heathrow planes, done.
That's a point.
Go on then.
Someone mentioned on Twitter yesterday, how many stations have the word Heath in it?
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? Right, then, now are we counting tube stations?
Did it say, to be fair?
See, if you're counting tube stations, then you've got...
I think someone did say Hampstead Heath, though.
Hampstead Heath,
is that tube station or is that a National Rail station?
I think Hampstead Heath is on the Jubilee. No, hold on, Hampstead is on the Jubilee.
No, Hampstead's on the Northern.
No, there's a Hampstead on the Jubilee as well. Because it's that...
No, that's West Hampstead.
Oh, that's West... No, yeah, that's West Hampstead, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Hampstead Heath sounds like it's on the Overground. There is a tube maps lurking around somewhere. I saw it. He's found it. There we go. He's found it. Hampstead Heath. You can actually just look at the
back here.
The back and find it there.
It's like that little me, with the... is it the Chinese guy?
Oh, yeah, from... I think that's from The Hangover.
Yeah, he's like looking at a little piece and it's like, what the... Hampstead Heath B4.
What's before Hampstead Heath?
Hampstead.
Oh, so Hampstead Heath, does come before Hampstead Heath then. So, I'm going then, B4.
So Hampstead's...
You gotta find B4.
North London line.
North London line, yeah, thought so. Because that's, I'm gonna do the London Underground network next year again. Definitely. And, it's gonna be that I'm gonna do... Definitely, because I think the 710s are starting to take over very quickly. But the 378s are still rolling around. They see them rolling, they hate it.
So yeah, so how many stations are there with Heath? I don't know how many there is, to be fair.
Well, if you stay in stations, then you're obviously including the tube because you're not discriminating or whatever the word. Discriminating, sorry, against them. So Heathrow has 4 because there's
Heathrow.
No, 5, 6. Sorry, yes, 6. No,
Well, it's just say Heathrow Airport in general.
no, it's
Doesn't
got
matter.
it's got 6 stations though.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's got 3 tube stations. I'm not sure if it's got 3 mainline stations though. I'm thinking it's only got 2.
No, it's 3 because there's Terminal 5, Terminal 4.
And then there's Terminal 1, 2, 3, isn't there?
Yeah. But apparently on RTT, they call it Heathrow Central.
Yes, because Heathrow Terminals 1, 2 and 3 is where Heathrow Central bus station is, so they call it Heathrow Central. For some bizarre reason.
Yeah.
Because I assume it's in the central of the buses. Which will probably annoy Tico just then, but...
Imagine him doing bus rants at Heathrow Airport.
Oh, no!
I don't know if he will last long because surely he will get kicked out.
Yeah, surely he'll get kicked out. Buses! They can try, but... We'll get it figured out in the end.
So,
anyway.
any more Heath stations you know?
Well, obviously Hampstead Heath.
Yeah.
There's the 2 Heaths in Wales.
High level, low level.
Blackheath.
Oh, that's a good one.
Small Heath.
Yes.
I'm not sure if there's not just a Blackheath, but I think there's a Blackenheath as well. Both of them are on the southeastern. I'm sure there's Blackheath definitely, but I'm sure there's a Blackenheath. Gee, and after that it gets a bit tough.
Missing an obvious one.
Oh no, I'm missing the obvious one, am I? Oh, okay.
It's on the same line as Small Heath.
On the same line with Small Heath, is it? Hold on. Stratford, Wilmcote. Am I in the right area?
Other side.
Other side. Oh, Cradley Heath.
Yeah.
Or is the station as Cradley Heath?
Oh, have we just been to Harrow and Wealdstone?
Yes, we're in Harrow and Wealdstone. We're just at the turnback side in now. So now we got to turn it back and then go back the other way. That's what we got to do. Look at that. We're 27 minutes into this video already. What have we been gossiping about?
Heath.
Heath. He's got kids, you know. How many other Heaths are there? Oh, there's a Heath in, I think it's Greater Anglia. Isn't there a station at Lakenheath? It's on the Cambridge-Norwich line, I
I think
think.
there is actually.
And I'll tell you how I know that, because there's an RAF base near there where Jerry goes to do some RAF filming. RAF Lakenheath. So I'm sure there's a Lakenheath. And then
Yes, because I think Sarah with the Trains
Sarah
went
with the
there
Trains went
once.
haven't heard from her for a while.
I know, yeah.
Rather worrying. There's quite a few people I've not heard from for a while. Some it's a good thing that I've not heard from her for a while, but others it's a bad thing. Oh, there's another Heath as well. I'm sure there's a Cambridge Heath as well. I don't know why, that one just sprang into mind. Or are you thinking that's a tube one?
I'm thinking that's the Overground.
I thought Overground as well. As soon as I saw that, Cambridge Heath.
Yes.
Cambridge Heath!
Between Bethnal Green and London Field.
I
I could probably give you one that you won't get.
What's that?
In the south.
Now, you're talking about the south where we don't like strangers around these parts?
No, around the Bournemouth area.
Around the Bournemouth area. Yes, you probably. I will probably know it, but I can't.
Because I went there last month.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I'll give you a clue. It's a station I regretted not getting the cross-country farewell tour.
Yeah, I know which one you're about now, and I can't think of it now. Put me out of misery.
Hopton Heath.
Hopton Heath, that's it. That's a station. But yeah, I bet there's loads of stations with Heath.
Tell you what, I'll go to Twitter because I know who did it.
You know who did it? Just got to put the wipers on because it was a bit wet. There we go. Oh, it's YOLO.
Yeah.
There
we go. I'll see what he. So
yeah, Bexley Heath, Blackheath, Cambridge Heath, Chadwell Heath. We forgot Chadwell Heath.
Ladies and gentlemen, sir, Chadwell Heath.
Yeah. Cradley Heath, Dagenham Heath, Hampstead Heath, Hayward Heath. Ah, come on, Ian, that's basic. That's one of your favourites on the Brighton main line.
Yeah, there's Lacken Heath.
Halton Heath, Lacken Heath, Small Heath, Tatto Heath. Tatto Heath?
Yeah, that's on the Wigan to Liverpool line.
Nah, screw that. That's not called Tatto Heath. That's called something else. Thornton Heath. That's going to be Southern, surely. Other than that, I think we're struggling, aren't we?
There, Tatto Heath.
Tatto Heath. My job was there at the beginning of the year, so it's been a long time. I can't believe I've got Hayward Heath. Quite surprising. Yeah, Hayward, it's those you think about.
Yeah.
It. You think to yourself,
there's a lot of Hayward's Heath.
Yeah, a lot of Hayward Heath. So there's not. Cause it's like that one that I gave to you. Can you name all the stations with the oh, what prefix was it?
Road? No. Central?
Parkway. That was
Parkway,
it.
that's it.
Parkway. And there was some of them you were like, oh, I know them, and then out of nowhere,
Yeah.
here they come. Perfect. So I think, what was it? 23 station with Parkway.
22, 23, yeah.
22, 23. To be fair, he got them all in the end. He had a bit of cohesion with a couple of them. Some of them he'd been to but recently, and he was like, Parkway, oh fuck. Yeah. That's something that he completely forgot about. I did say to him, name all the ones with Central in it, and he was like, no. He was like, no. Anyway, with
Besides, because the number actually just remembered something actually. Because speaking of Hayward's Heath, there is something else that I want to do next year.
what's that? Oh, on the railway show, Hayward Heath.
No, because I want to do every station on the Brighton Main Line.
You do, and now we had a conversation about this. Okay, we've had conversations about this in the past. Are you talking about doing the Brighton Main Line, as in London Victoria to Brighton solely, or are you talking about adding in this extension to London Bridge as well?
Well, I could do what like Jen did with the Calder Valley line.
What did she do with the Calder Valley?
Because she actually went to Blackpool North, and that's not the Calder Valley line.
That's probably about as far away from the Calder Valley as you're going to get.
Well, no, because Calder Valley trains use that line
Yes.
at a certain point. I think it's after Hebden Bridge.
Hebden Bridge, yes.
Yeah, the East Lancashire line.
Uh-huh.
But she included it as part of the bits the Oak Station of Calder Valley, because Calder Valley trains use that line.
Yeah, it's like the debate I remember a debate I had a few years ago. would you include the Wealdstone to Manchester stretch via Manchester Airport as part of the West Coast Main Line? Even though it gets sporadically used by West Coast Main Line trains.
Technically, yes, because it was built as a diversionary route for the West Coast Main Line to send trains to Manchester Mayfield.
Yeah.
Because the West Coast Main Line at the time couldn't handle the traffic.
And that's the thing you got to concern yourself with. Is stuff like that. But no, we'll do those. If they do them diverts again, I'm doing them diverts again next year.
I got lucky and got diverted onto out of the Pedalino.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I think that was the day I went to do the first part of the Glossop line.
Was it?
Because I was on a Pedalino from Stafford. And they couldn't call it Stockport. I think the wires came down at Stockport or something like that.
The
Anyway,
wires are always coming down at Stockport.
if it's not the wires, it was a point or signal failure.
Yeah.
And we ended up being diverted onto the Style line into Manchester.
Hey, fair enough. You take that because you got the two junctions, didn't you?
That could be like an every station visit video, and the title and the thumbnail for that, or the station, or the title, or the thumbnail for that is like, this line was built for diverting to send trains off the West Coast Main, something like that. Anyway, you just need to come up with a fancy title.
But no, back to your Brighton Main Line. So,
in a theory, yes, you could include London Bridge.
yes.
Because Brighton Main Line services do go to London Bridge.
Do you know what answers that question?
But then you got to think, well, hang on then. Surely you got to do the Midland Main Line.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. Have you got to do
But the Brighton Main Line's always been London Victoria to Brighton.
That's the thing. Let me have a look. Brighton Main Line.
Like in Bingo, Brighton line 59.
Brighton Line. No, you do have to include London Bridge. They do recognise They say the Brighton Main Line is the major railway line in the United Kingdom that leads Brighton to the south coast of England with central London. In London, the line has two branches, one out of Victoria, one out of London Bridge. So you have to include London Bridge.
Fair enough.
Which means you then have to include all the London Overground stations as well. That, I will tell you now, is doable. Because you're only going to be hop on, hop off. Hop on, do your bit, hop off.
Yeah, plus, don't really have to have a time limit for that.
You don't. I would say you'd certainly get...
Like when I get to London Bridge, it'd be just like, we're at London Bridge now, here's the end of the video.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wouldn't focus on London Bridge too much.
No, I wouldn't focus on London Bridge too much. But, no, certainly I would say the London Bridge and Victoria to East Croydon part...
That's a video on its own.
Well, not only a video on its own, but I would certainly say that's doable, certainly before lunchtime. Certainly with the amount of traffic that comes out of London Bridge. Although, you got to get to London Bridge through Cross Great. And no, you can't do London Bridge. You can't do London Bridge. Because Southern don't stop there anymore. On that line. It's all London Overground.
What, New Cross?
Yeah. You'd have a trouble getting from New Cross Gate to London Bridge. You'd have to go back to probably Norwood Junction to get a Thames link. Probably.
Well, that could just be ignored then.
That could just be ignored.
It's like what I heard in a video, which technically that video's not been out yet.
Is it not?
Because they say Salwick is not part of the Blackpool North line.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the Blackpool South line.
Yes, because only Blackpool South trains stop there.
So, technically, if there's no trains from London Bridge stopping New Cross, then New Cross can go and F itself.
Yeah, but there's no...
I would have to do that as like a did hop... Oh, it's not Hopton Heath, it's Holton Heath.
Yeah.
Holton Heath in Bournemouth. There is a Hopton Heath then. Gotta be. Have I just flipping confused myself in this video.
You may have just confused yourself, which wouldn't be for the first time.
No, the one near Bournemouth is Halton Heath. That's definite. Sure, there's a Hopton. Yeah, there's a Hopton Heath. Where's Hopton Heath?
Where's Hopton Heath? No trains are found there today. No trains were found there today.
Oh, it's on the Heart of Wales line. Yes, there's a Hopton Heath to Bournemouth service now, thanks to me.
Yeah, there you go.
No, the one near Bournemouth is Holt. Well, the one near Wareham is Halton Heath, not Hopton Heath.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with that. No, so what I'm thinking now is, I've just seen that you have to include that as part of the Brighton Main Line. I'm thinking perhaps look into the possibility, maybe May bank holiday next year, if I find a cheap hotel on the Tuesday, do literally the whole of the Brighton Main Line. So in other words,
What for you?
for me, yeah.
Yeah,
So in other words,
that's definitely going to be a few videos for me.
do
Because I want to do it in one go.
see this is the thing. Actually, an argument could be made to do the Saturday to the Tuesday, because then the Saturday I could concentrate on London Bridge or Victoria, or both. Or both. We don't discriminate. Sunday, I haven't a clue because I've got options on the Sunday.
You know what would be the ultimate Mickey take?
What would be the ultimate Mickey take, sir?
If I did all the Brighton Main Line, right, let's say Victoria to Brighton, right?
Yes.
I add it all in a playlist, and the playlist was 59 minutes long.
That would be hilarious. Wouldn't it just be hilarious also if the video was 59 minutes long?
It would, but
You're getting into Ian levels of...
it would, but I don't think it's viable to do the whole, to do it 59 minutes long.
It probably isn't it? No, what I may do on the Sunday, see how the trams are? Might do a tram thing on the Croydon tram link. You know what I'm thinking? Because the Croydon tram link is what, Wimbledon to...
There's Elmer's End,
There's Elmer's End, there's Beckenham
Beacon
Junction.
Junction, and there's a third one.
Although, I mean, Sundays could literally be for anything, couldn't it?
Is it?
I mean, Heathrow is only
Well, I think it's New Addington, but I don't think it is.
New Addington. You'll soon find out you got...
Oh no, it's New Addington.
It is New Addington, yeah, because Elmer's End is somewhere on the way, isn't it?
Oh, there.
There.
Elmer's End, Beckenham Junction, New Addington, and then Wimbledon.
And then you got Wimbledon over the far side. Whether you can, well, you can do it in a day, but whether you want to do it.
Croydon Park gonna be the bastard.
Croydon Park is going to be the bastard, isn't it? No, Heathrow's not far away from Croydon. It's only an hour on the bus. But no, I want to save Croydon for definitely a...
Did we lag a bit there?
We probably did lag a little bit there. I want to save it definitely for a summer, and I want to save it for a weekday. Summer weekday, get Heathrow's, my favourite hotel in Heathrow,
Yeah.
and then wake up probably 5 in the morning, or something earlier than that. Get to Myrtle Avenue for 6 in the morning, park it up and say, right, let's go.
Except you'll do that in the winter.
Except I'm doing it in the winter this year because I'm a try-hard, that's why. Winter shouldn't be too bad.
December's never too cold, is it? It's January, February, that's the
It
worst.
seems to be January, February, doesn't it? That seems to be when...
December's never that cold.
It never is it? When this goes out, by the way, we are a month away a month away from our winter programme.
Yes.
Now, I will say I've had to scale back the winter programme slightly, but in correspondence I've also included a couple more days. So I've had to scale it back to start on the Sunday
Right.
instead of the Saturday.
You know what that means?
Yes. Because I've worked it out that the F1 content for Season 3 and Season 2 on F1 Manager and F1 23 finishes that week. So we start on the 17th. I've also
So I'm guessing the Saturday will be
the Saturday will be one of the two. I can't remember which
an
one.
F1 video.
An F1 video for
Yeah.
a change, yes. Then we do 17th through to the 31st, which I know is a Sunday.
Yes.
Which means then the 1st of January, bing bash, well, we're straight back into the F1 stuff. We weren't going to include Christmas Day and Boxing Day, but I've put them in now. Because Christmas Day I'll put that little Mickey take scenario we were going to do.
Oh, yes.
So I'll put it on Christmas Day, because the whole thing of it can be discussed about one thing and one thing only, right? And then I've put one in on Boxing Day. Did I say what it is on there on Boxing Day, or did I not?
Because that one on Christmas Day is only a 10-minute video, is it?
Yes, it's only a 10-minute video. 10 minutes of Christmas. Why listen to the King's speech? He's going to talk about absolute nothing. Why listen to the King's speech when you can listen to two blokes talk about trains?
And something else.
And something else, exactly. What's better than that? Tell me what's better than that. Nothing. Exactly, thank you. My point
Yes.
has been proven. No, I included Wealdstone Junction. When I did, I remember this, because where did Wealdstone Junction? I included Clapham that, because I did a bit on the top there and a bit on the bottom end. Because the hope is that I'll get some freight on that police spur that's over there. And I never seem to get any freight on that spur!
Yeah, because if I do this, like I say, it would have to be Egway Station or Watford DC line, because it won't clash with when Jen does the Bakerloo line
Yes.
as Egway Station on the Bakerloo line,
Yes.
kind of thing.
I know what you're...
Eventually.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Kensal Green is next. I think it's Queen's Park and we're done. Queen's Park and we're done. Hey, that didn't... I thought this would go pretty slowly, but it's actually gone pretty...
It has gone pretty quick.
Good, right.
It was like my break yesterday at work.
Oh.
Because we only get half an hour. Used to take the mick and have like 45 minutes. But, yeah,
Because you're a Mickey taker, that's what you are.
but they kind of caught us on that.
Yeah.
No, what it was is we got a new manager in, and we were told they were only there for a few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Only a few weeks.
Yeah, so we were like acting as normal, like taking the mick on our breaks, all that stuff. But what we didn't know is, and this is where we let our guard down a bit, that he was looking at everything.
Oh, was he?
And so he knew exactly what was going on before he was announced that he was our GSM, our General Store Manager.
Okay.
Yeah, he had us all in the back and he literally laid into us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Did you tell him to F off?
I wish.
You wish you told him to F off.
But no, so yeah, so he was like, stop taking a piss with your brakes, you get went.
Really?
Yeah. He literally said those words.
Oh. I would have told him to personally take the mick out of something else, but never mind. That's him, and that's how he wants to be. Then be like that by all means.
Yeah.
We could look to Kensal Green.
Anyway, so I had my break yesterday, but one thing I noticed was, even though it was half an hour, It actually went nicely and not slowly, not quickly.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting to know. You get that sometimes, though, don't you? Sometimes.
Usually, like in the 15, it does go quick, but half an hour. Sometimes it does go quick, but it just went nicely.
Did it?
At a nice pace, yeah.
Interesting to know. Right, get rid of that because Ian fucked up there. Ian fucked up there. And he knows he did. There you go. One unused. My phone has an unused app. What is it? I don't know.
Something.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
Oh wait, Queen's Park is next, is it?
It is, yeah. My only question is, do I include Queen's Park? That's my only question.
I know, because
Queen's Park are a bit militant. If I did this day, they claim they own literally everything around Queen's Park. Do London Underground here? They own the disused platforms. They own the tracks. They own the houses. They own everything. Yeah, okay. We'll get right onto that for you.
imagine if I went there. Oh yeah, we own everything. The tracks are Network Rail.
Yeah,
The stations are Network Rail.
yeah.
You own Jack.
You owe Jack, exactly. You owe the combined total of diddly squat. You manage, you don't own. And some say they manage very poorly. But that's another story. They probably claim they manage that buffer beam as well. Right, let's put this in Park. I know that's going to be temporary blindness as well, but we're here at Queen's Park. We've had a good run up and down. The next time we do the Bakerloo will be after the new year. Probably won't be for a while yet, and we'll probably do maybe a 37, 38 tube stock. Maybe we'll do the unpainted version of this model. I don't know.
We'll do something.
We'll do something. I know what I'm doing next week. We're keeping the tube theme up next week.
Oh yes.
Island Line next week, baby.
Are we using the 38 or the D stock?
We're using the D. We're using the 484, sir. Because I've heard that there's stormy weather in the Isle of Wight. So
don't get me started on stormy weather.
they sent 2 roving reporters to go check it out with a D train.
It'd be like me. Ian, I'm standing here.
Simon, I'm standing here. Goodbye. or the one on the Family Guy. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was... No, who was the...
Ollie.
No,
Trisha Takanawa.
No. I'm trying to think which one... the difference between Greg and Terry. Which one was on the right, which one was on the left?
Oh, Greg was the brunette, and Terry was the one in the blue suit. Yeah.
So Greg was the one on the left, Terry was the one on the right.
Yeah, Terry was wearing...
Oh, so it was Greg that was at... It was like Greg when...
Yeah, Terry's on the left and Greg's on the right.
Alright, so Terry was on the left. So, Terry, I'm used to being blown by strong things, but this is ridiculous. Oh, anyway. Gold medal, we're done. We'll see you next Saturday for the Isle of Wight. I think Ruislip Nord is next Sunday as well. I've got a nice shunting activity for us to do around a chemical plant. Simon's going to look forward to that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Of course you are. Anyway, last word goes to Sheldon because he has to have it.
Mind the gap.